Welcome back to the Birdies and Bourbon Show. Dan, I know what you're
Yeah.
thinking. It's a
Mm,
little early. It's a little early. I can tell you this. I was
yeah.
at Sweetens Cove yesterday, a hell of a lot earlier, and I started drinking a hell of a lot earlier.
Good stuff.
Wonderful stuff. We got a lot to get through today, but we've misled the people, Dan.
Did we?
We have misled the people. A couple of weeks ago, I don't know if you remember this or not, but you were adamant that that was our last the show before Christmas. You were adamant that that was our last show of the year.
Oh, yeah, that's
But
true.
but here we are.
Here we are.
The
You,
people ask, the people get.
you
Just the way it
snaked me
goes.
into it.
Let's see. So we got a lot to talk about. We're at a little bit showdown review. May
Yeah.
allegedly there's some major, I don't know, they leans, predictions. I don't know. We'll get into that. We'll
Sure
talk
things.
sure things, places and how to win money in 2025. We've got some injuries on the PGA Tour. We'll get into the Sentry. We'll probably talk about some bets for that.
Hmm.
And I don't know. I mean, maybe there's a little Allie Larder talk at the end of this thing.
Oh, boy.
We'll find out. So this came up yesterday, by the way.
Okay. I like this.
The reason I want to talk so wonderful day at the Cove
Mm,
last Monday in December. Tyler, maybe you started something. I don't know. We'll see. We played as a Tinson, by the way, and had a lovely day. Shout out to Carl and Carl for carrying my ass around the little 9-hole track all day yesterday. Much appreciated. And we walked away. We didn't win anything, but we didn't lose anything either.
oh,
So
nice.
I call that a small victory. Small
Nice.
victory. Yeah, I did get some heckling at the Cove though,
Ah,
by a lot of people.
wow.
Most importantly, I guess, was Madamsky, the cigar
Sure.
don. He dug in deep too. They're like, hold on, I saw you more when you live 2 hours away than I do when you live
Oh,
30 minutes away. I, I
wow.
I said, well, you know what I don't want to do is wear my welcome out. They said, fuck, since when? Since when do you not want to wear your welcome out?
They know you well.
So I guess I got invited to for more outings at the Cove in 2025. We'll see what that does to the alleged membership that
Yeah.
doesn't exist, by the way.
That's right. That's right.
All right, long time listener, first time caller. We had
Yeah.
an inquiry, Dan. A gentleman was I forget the name of the bar. Regardless, it doesn't matter. California listener. And this California listener, they sent some pictures. I mean, the bar is just loaded with everything. And he asked the question. So I have a
Hmm.
question for you, Dan. It's
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna his question, then I have a question for you, trivia question.
Okay.
He asked, "What is an infinity bottle?
Hmm.
Do you know what an infinity bottle is?"
No, I do not. No.
Okay, all right. So then I guess if the trivia question were, Dan, who is who's noted for inventing the infinity bottle? You would have an answer,
I would
or I don't
not.
know. Would you like to take a guess?
Elon Musk.
Well, it's close,
Okay.
but he's going to do that once he's appointed and the new administration takes over because no one has credit for it.
Oh,
No one.
wow. Okay.
So here's the way I would describe. I'm going to describe something that'll resonate. It'll resonate with you.
Hmm.
So do you know if you've heard of the Solaris system in
Maybe.
winemaking, distilling? No,
Maybe. Not
I
not
thought
fa-
that
not that familiar with it, but
thought this was a show about
um,
Landman. Here we
it's
are. Here we are again.
an oil
Okay,
rig, right?
all right. So the Infinity Bottle
Okay.
is the Infinity Bottle is a bottle that consumes um, the end of other bottles to create an infinity spirit.
Okay.
So you get that. So you wind up and you've got a little bit left. You know, you're making the perfect cocktail. I don't want to overdo it. There's an ounce and a half or so left in the bottle. Hey, what am I going to do with that? It's not big enough for a shot. I'm going to pour it in the infinity bottle. And you just keep adding and adding and adding, which is not dissimilar from the Solera process in that it's a blend of wine, spirits, Could be whatever you want it to be. But they just keep adding to it. So it's never a fresh batch. It's just in addition to.
Okay.
I feel like you need to start an infinity bottle of your own.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
I feel like you should.
I
So
will.
here's the key. First thing you do is you got to pick the bottle, pick the right
Yep.
bottle,
Yep.
and then you got to pick the spirit. You don't want to go mixing cognac and bourbon or rum and rye whiskey. Pick a base spirit, and that becomes the base for the infinity bottle
Mm. Okay.
as we move forward.
Mm-hmm.
So just so you know.
Mm-hmm. I'm all in.
Speaking of all in, let's talk a little golf.
Okay.
The showdown, also formerly known as the match. I guess they couldn't call it the match because we have LIV against the PGA Tour. Rory McIlroy, Scotty Scheffler, Bryson DeChambeau, and Brooks Koepka. They put on what might have been one of the least entertaining golf events in 2024, and that's saying a lot because there are a lot of non-entertaining golf events in 2024.
That's true. That's true. I think it was the worst rated one, I think, yet, right? I
It's
think it was.
horrible. It was
I think it
horrible.
was. No,
Yeah,
I think like TV ratings, I think they were just terrible. Yeah.
no, yeah. I mean, and it should have been because it
Yeah.
sucked. I couldn't
Yeah.
even make it through the whole thing. I'm just like, you know what, this blows. It's for some reason I thought the Live guys were gonna show up. They didn't at
No, they
all.
didn't. Yeah.
And Rory and Scotty just absolute put a thrashing on those boys.
Yeah.
2025, are you looking forward to another showdown?
Oh, yeah, of course I am.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, go count me out. I'll
Count
be
me out.
I'll be at Sweetens. I'll be busy. I'll be drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not nothing there for me. Nothing there for me. Speaking of the PNC father and son, did you watch that?
I saw some clips of it.
Yeah, just a lot. Don't let the facts get in the way of a good story.
That's right.
Did you see the all the noise? So by the way, Tiger and Charlie are up against the Langers for the victory. And did you see the alleged incident of Bernard Langer?
Yeah, on 18. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Allegedly, and I mean, there's
Mm-hmm.
a picture. I'm no Photoshop wizard. I'm sure anyone that is, they could have drafted that up to get the consultant on that. But so he allegedly he tees it up in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially he's improving a lot. I know and I mean they're playing a best ball format, right? So he's dropping, but he tees it up in the sand.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
if you're gonna cheat, here's my theory on cheating. If you're gonna cheat at golf, you should let everybody know you're gonna cheat. That way, they've got an equal opportunity to cheat also.
Good point. Good point.
I,
Yeah.
just saying. Uh,
But I guess the big takeaway was that Charlie had a hole in one, right?
Charlie did have a hole in one first. Yeah, I mean that was a bit couldn't have been scripted. Sheridan couldn't have scripted that any better, could he?
Only if he did it at an old man's home.
So
Yeah, maybe it was.
it could have. Well, I mean, you did have a Champions Tour winner,
That's right.
and a almost Champions Tour eligible golfer. So,
Hmm.
he turned Tiger 49 yesterday, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
49.
one,
Yeah.
one more year, one more year,
One more year.
and he'll be eligible. Speaking of, do we see? I mean, Tiger looked pretty good. He looked sharp.
Sure. Always does.
Um, he did say they of course they asked the question. Well, when are we going to see you back out on tour?
Yeah.
He said he wasn't tournament ready. He said so as soon as he's tournament ready, he'll be there.
Hmm.
So,
I'm looking forward to it.
well, you're looking forward to it, but is there really anything to look forward to? Do we see Tiger play in 2025? So that do we see him play? If we do, we're going to get some forecast in a minute. If he's your pick for the Masters, go ahead and let it out. Fine by me. But how many tournaments and what tournaments?
He plays the Masters for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Is he playing anywhere before the Masters?
Um, Riv. Probably play Riv.
tough walk.
It's,
It's a
yeah,
tough walk.
but they got car service out there though.
They do have a car. Speaking of car service, this is why this is a fake podcast. So allegedly, the Porsche is fine. Don't worry about the Porsche.
Oh, good.
Porsche is fine. The
Yeah.
Beamer, the Beamer, however, it ain't so good.
Really?
It's sick. Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah.
Um, I may be driving a Tiger Woods machine before long.
You're gonna get the Genesis
I hear the safety rating is
out of this
beyond
world.
reproach, beyond reproach. And I noticed that the son of a bitch drives itself.
So, what do you think the chances are that we at the PNC next year we see Tiger and Charlie against Kai and Donald Trump?
Ooh, boy, I would love to see that. Well, I mean, after the Don, after he inks this Saudi back deal, I mean, why wouldn't he? I think he's got to be more involved, doesn't he?
I think so. That was a perfect transition. Let me get that page up, and we didn't talk about
It's
this. We didn't talk about this in early December. I don't know what we were doing. How did we miss this?
so
But
it's what professionals do, Dan.
I don't think
That's what
anybody
they do.
talked about it.
They didn't talk
Uh,
about it, and I know what you're talking about. You're talking about allegedly Washington, D.C., not the state, is they're holding up the PGA and LIV merger.
yeah, here we go. It's on December 10th, 2024. Wall Street Journal reports that the PGA Tour and LIV Saudi backers have a deal, yet there's one holdup, and that's
Now,
Washington.
this is coming from a reputable source, not a fake podcast. This is the Wall Street Journal. If it was the
Wall
New
Street
York
Journal.
Times or the Inquirer, I don't know if I'm buying it or not. This is
Hmm.
coming from I mean, this is you can document this,
Hmm.
and Washington's holding it up, and nobody's talking about it.
Yeah.
Why is no one talking about this?
So is Donald going to ink the deal? Is he going to save professional golf?
I mean, he does have. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't he? Why
Why wouldn't he?
couldn't he?
Why couldn't he?
I mean, his golf courses depend on it. I mean, don't they play like 8 of the 9 tournaments at Trump Resort?
If you ask him, they do.
I rest my case, Your Honor. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this.
Uh, so it's weird that nobody's talking about it. That's the
Right.
weird thing. It's an article in the Wall Street Journal, and I haven't heard anybody like thinking it's close. Nobody's saying it's
No
close.
reputable sources that talk about golf for a living. I've heard no one.
No one talking about it. So maybe it
And
does get done.
and,
Hey,
and wasn't Brandel mouthing off? I mean, didn't he write War and Peace the other day? And
oh
he
yeah.
made no mention of it.
No.
He referenced Live multiple times and
Hmm.
players.
Yep. Yep.
The impact that players have had on the tour.
He was basically dissing John Rahm and saying that the ratings are down because they're not counting how many pets you have in your house watching it.
Well,
So, I
we do have a
mean,
cat problem in Chattanooga. We do.
Dixie's viewership is not being counted
Dixie's.
towards the PGA ratings. That's what he said.
She does like some golf. I can tell you
Yeah.
that. She's
Yeah.
big fan,
Yeah.
huge, big fan.
Huge.
Um, well, that's I don't know. So do we get it done? Because we're over a year past the deadline.
Yeah. Yeah. And nobody's talking. So I think hey, you know what? The administration's coming in and he's very pro golf, and I know he's got a lot of friends on both tours. So yeah, I think he gets it done. Yeah.
I hope he does for the sake of golf.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't know bowling and bourbon. I don't know. What are we going to come up with next?
It's a good point. It's a good point. We gotta move on.
Whiskey and wieners. How about whiskey and wieners?
That one's out there. That one's out there.
We could go back to that one.
Yeah.
That's always. Hey, speaking of whiskey and wieners, I haven't posted it yet because. So here's the thing. A lot of times, I'm not going to go public with things if something just absolutely sucks. I just
Right.
won't talk about it.
Right.
I'd leave it alone.
Right.
However, being a man of the people,
Hmm.
I haven't shared it yet because I wanted I needed to get prepped. I needed to be proofed first.
Okay, good.
I've already told you where I was yesterday.
Yep.
Allegedly, I had the worst hot dog of 2024 yesterday.
Oh, no, not at the Cove.
Just saying.
Oh, wow.
Just say I'm gonna release it. Typically I wouldn't edit. I just let it ride. I gotta clip a few things out. I was a
Wow.
little, and rightfully so. I mean, I wasn't incorrect. And in fact, there were a couple of other people that got the dog, and they didn't disagree.
Wow. That's big news.
I'll try
Big
it
news.
again. I'll try it
Cliffhanger.
again.
Cliffhanger.
I'll try it again when I'm out. When I'm back
Mm.
out.
Mm.
Allegedly, I'll be there a lot, so we'll see how that goes. Uh, where are we heading next? Can we talk? Let's before we get into the century.
Mm.
Let's talk a little about what's going to happen in 2025.
Let's do it.
Some things that you're going to see.
Yep.
We maybe bringing back the major series,
Ooh, I like
barrel
this.
picks. But
Mm.
we're not saying that we are, just saying it's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to we got to shore our source up, and we've got some time.
Yep.
So here's the other thing that's going to be happening a lot in 2025, and I think you're in the same boat. Is I'm going to be traveling a lot more than I have in the past
Mm-hmm.
5 years, four
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with said travel, you and I have talked about this.
Yeah.
Is it when we're out, when we're entertaining clients, and it's like we're always we're digging in, we're bootstrapping it, we're looking for the where are we taking them to eat, where are we taking them for cocktails, where are we taking them to entertain, so that we can let our personality shine
That's right.
and make a memorable impression.
That's right.
So I don't know what it's going to be called yet. We're still working with the consultant on that. But I think what we're looking at is we're looking at the Little Black Book of 2025, Birdies and
Nice.
Bourbon edition.
Ooh, I like this.
I think we're going to start in New York next week.
Wow.
How do you feel about that?
Love it. I love it. New
If you
York
were,
in January is going to be great. Yeah.
if you were going to go to New York next week,
Hmm.
where's the first place you would take somebody?
For dinner?
I mean, let's start with a cocktail.
Oh. Dante's.
That's exactly what I said. We're going straight to fucking Dante's,
That's right.
and we're Negroni on tap, baby.
That's right.
That's the first thing. That's how we're starting the day.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's on the list. Attaboy is on the list. I think Attaboy is going to be the nightcap spot, and dinner and cocktails is going to be at the Dead Rabbit.
Oh yeah. Nice.
I mean,
Nice. Love
if
it.
I took you out on a date, if I took you on a date, Dan,
Yeah. Hmm.
and I served you Negronis on tap at Dante's, I took you to the second floor at the Dead Rabbit, and we had a couple of cocktails, and we had some small plates. You may call them tapas.
Hmm.
And then I took you to Attaboy. I don't know if it's going to be Attaboy or employees only. Maybe both. But
Yeah.
if I took you to either
Perfect.
and finished off with a couple of drinks for the evening, how would you
Perfect.
would that make a lasting impression on you?
That's a lasting impression right there for
Would
sure.
you want to go
Yeah.
back out with me?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Other than the fact that I'm a sure thing. I mean, I feel like that's a good evening.
It's a good evening. You can't beat that. No, you can't beat it at all.
If you can, hey, let us know in the comments.
That's right. That's right.
Head over to Birdies_Bourbon. DM us. Slip it into our DMs. It'll be fine. We'll respond.
Book
And
style.
exactly, yeah, we're available. Don't let anybody kid you.
That's right. That's right.
So I don't know. We'll see what the 2025 Little Black Book leads us to.
Nice.
What else do we need to
The 2025 majors.
all right, I'm there. I'm there if you are. We're going to talk
Yep.
about we got to let's are we placing these bets while we're talking?
Might as well get in early. I've already got a couple placed. Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
let's see. Did you have you bet Rory for the Sentry Championship yet?
Yes. Twice.
Wow. Wow. That's a surefire that's a recipe for disaster right there.
That is the winning bet of the century is to always bet that Rory will never play in Hawaii.
What does he have against
I
Hawaii?
don't know. He never goes. Never.
Is it an island thing? Is
I
it
don't know.
what's going on here? I mean,
Don't get it.
why is he always distant? Because there's two
He,
tournaments over there.
yeah.
And
He hates Hawaii.
I bet Ballionis is going to be there.
Hey, when you see him at the Tour Championship this year, well, you ask him why he never goes to Hawaii.
I sure will.
Okay, thank you.
Rory McIlroy. Dan wants to know. Yes, I will. I absolutely will.
Yeah.
Yes, consider it done.
All right.
All right, so let's. Oh, there's a couple other bets that I've got a new strategy in betting. I'm not talking about the majors. I'm talking about on a week to week basis. So be
Hmm.
thinking about this as you're picking somebody.
Okay.
And this is a long shot bet, right? I don't. I mean, is Scotty Scheffler going to win? What did he win? 8 tournaments last year? Maybe or nine. I don't know. He won a hell of a lot of tournaments. He won more than anybody else did. I can tell you that.
Yeah, he's like the Roy
So
Hobbs of golf. Yeah.
yeah,
Anything he wants to do, he
exactly.
does.
Yeah, just to get out of the way.
Yeah.
So it is. So we've got to pick a player. I'm going to pick a player. You don't have to pick the same player, but I think we
Okay.
should pick a player, a long shot,
Okay.
and I think we just bet him every tournament.
A long shot.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I know who mine is.
Okay.
But okay, let's go to the Masters
Okay.
and let's take a look at who can we. Well, first off, you could have Scotty Scheffler at plus four. I mean, Scotty Scheffler at plus 400. Should we just take that?
Why not?
When are you going to bet Scotty Scheffler? The only way that number gets worse is if his hand surgery that he had allegedly don't remind me, we got to talk about that.
I know.
Allegedly, he had some glass left in his hand. Do you think he was at that sleazy little podunk bar?
I do. I
I
do.
I do
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I do too. The demons may be coming out. So I don't. I mean, what's it going to look like? Is he going to recover? Does he show up and he's the Scotty of old? I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Time will tell.
I do think we kind of have to bet Scotty at plus 400 to win the Masters.
Okay.
Three time. You don't have to, but I have to.
What about that Japanese fella?
Kalamurakawa?
No, Hideki.
Kalamurakawa? Well, that I mean, Hideki could be. I mean, that'd make him a two-time winner. He's at plus 2,800.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a Scotty and Bryson shootout, and I like Bryson at plus 1,800.
Okay. What's your long shot?
Let's see who's in here. Jordan. So, what do you say long shot? What does it got to be? Like over 5,000?
Sure. Yeah.
What's
Let's do
long?
5,000. 5,000 looks good. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. There's Tony Finau. No, he's under. Sanjay Lowry. DJ. Does DJ don the green? He's just there for the sandwiches.
He is.
Um, Adam Scott at plus 8. Tom Kim. Sergio. I guess he's a champion. I guess he will be playing. Uh, plus 5,000. Let me have shit, I don't know. That's a tough. Cam Young.
Okay.
Scratch that. Scratch that.
Yeah.
Scratch that.
Yeah.
Willie Z plus
Damn it.
8,000.
That's where I was going. Damn
Willie
it.
Z plus
Damn it. That's where I
8,000.
was going.
All right. Well, then,
I think he can get it together. It's
I,
been enough time, right?
I think so. I
That's
think
where I
so.
was
I mean,
fucking
what
going.
3 years ago we were? I mean,
Yeah.
we were like, he's there, man. He's there.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, you could still pick it. I mean,
I did.
if we both agree, I mean, can it suck that bad?
No, I think he
I
gets
mean,
it together this year,
and
man.
I guess it could.
I think that's my long shot of the year right there.
Oh, so Willie Z's your long shot, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. My long shot may not be in. Um, shit. Now I gotta go. Okay. I don't see Ben on anywhere.
I
Oh
thought he
no
was
no
in
no
there.
no no
Yeah,
no
he's in
no
there.
no 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 no.
Yeah.
So scratch that. Scratch that.
All right.
Plus 10,000 Benny on.
Yeah, that's what he was in there. Yeah.
That's my and that's my weekly bet right there.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna win, and he might win this week
Could win this week.
on Maui,
Could
on
win.
the island of Maui. Just saying.
You want to go deep, deep. Here's three guys that are deep in
You
the
mean like so deep put her ass to sleep?
yep, in the Masters field. So you got, how about this? Justin Rose plus 15,000.
But boy, I'd get all over that for like a top five. I don't know if I like it for a
You
win.
never know. You never know with him, right?
I'm not saying that it's a bad pick. I'm just saying, and at plus
Harris
15.
English plus 15,000.
Nah, I got nothing there.
Gary
That's
Woodland plus
just
15,000.
send me your C note and then.
Okay, what about Denny McCarthy plus 15,000?
Well, now that's an interesting play because there's a lot of roll out there,
Yeah.
and it is absolutely going to be a putting contest
Yep.
at the end of the day.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
probably not a bad play.
Yep.
Kurt Kitayama is down there. JT Poston's down there plus 18. We got Tiger Woods
Tiger Woods.
plus 20. Pass.
Pass.
Who else
Hey,
is down there?
could the thrill actually help out here? That plus 20,000 for Phil the thrill?
Has Phil Mickelson become obsolete in golf?
Has Tiger?
Tiger has become a non-participant. I would not say that he's obsolete. He's working on the prodigal son to be the saving grace for the PGA Tour.
No, that's Donald
Um,
Trump.
let's let's get Trump on the phone. But by the way, somebody did say they wanted to start calling into the show, but they didn't want their face to be seen. They just wanted to
Okay.
call in. So
Okay.
we'll have to talk offline about that. But that could be a thing
All
allegedly.
right. We can let him call in.
Hold on. So I didn't answer your question.
Yeah.
You got me tickled.
All right.
Is Tiger Woods obsolete in golf? No. No. I did see. God, here we go.
That
Here
was
we
a
go
joke.
again.
That was a joke. That
Here
was a
we go
joke.
again. Here we
Yeah.
go again. You dragging me through the mud, and then
Mm-hmm.
shit gets dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'll just say I saw a fellow yesterday,
Yeah.
and he had a Sunday red hat on.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Weak
How,
sauce.
yeah.
Weak sauce.
Weak
Weak
sauce.
sauce.
Wow.
Weak
Oof.
sauce.
Rough.
Weak sauce.
Rough.
I mean, that just kind of led me to the that's yeah, bad taste. Bad taste.
Bad taste.
All right, let's see. Oh, so who's your pick to win
For the
the
Masters?
Masters? The Masters.
Uh, Rombo.
By the way, they're playing it in Augusta this year.
Rombo.
Ooh, take it to Rombo, huh?
Mm.
I'm going. It's hard not to pick Scotty, but I'm not picking Scotty. I'm picking last year's runner-up and last year's U.S. Open champion in Bryson DeChambeau.
Okay.
That's my lean for the win. How about the PGA Championship? PGA Championship, by the way, this year will be held at just down the street from you, Dan, in Charlotte, North
That's
Carolina,
right.
at Quail
Mm-hmm.
Hollow. Quail Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a few people in the field, man. They just love them some Quail Hollow.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
And
they do.
I think well, I'll let you start. I don't. I stole your Willie Z, so I'll let you go.
Oh, for well, Hollow, give me Max Homa.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Speaking of Max Homa, it is a little early, and I did drink a lot of bourbon yesterday. By the way, Cedar Ridge, everybody was a
I
big fan of the
saw
Cedar
that.
Ridge bottle of lemon. Everybody liked it. I mean, there were so many people that liked it. There were other distilleries. Maybe the review was just that good. I don't know. But there were other distilleries saying, hey, would you review my bourbon?
Yeah.
Well, yes, I will. I'm a sure thing. Um, I'm having a rum old fashioned this morning. Have you ever tried a rum old fashioned?
No, I haven't. Mm-mm.
Wonderful. I mean, it's kind of like an old fashioned. It's just rum instead of whiskey. I'm using Foursquare, by the way, a barrel pick from Rock Elite.
Nice.
Wonderful, wonderful,
Nice.
wonderful morning drink.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you like Max Homa? I'm steering clear of that. Give me and for the win, betting him now. Rory McIlroy at plus 1100.
I think he can get it done, don't you think?
Of course I do. I mean, I think this is probably, other than we'll get to the Open and Championship in a minute, this might be his best chance to win another major.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Yeah.
All right, you want to go deep,
Well,
So
I did.
deep.
Home was deep for me, but
How
I
much
think
deep?
you're right. I think you're right with Rory. Yeah, home was deep. How much was home at the PGA? Um,
Oh yeah, he is. He's 6,500.
yeah, yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
okay, okay, okay. Okay.
I
I did.
stand corrected, Wyatt.
I didn't know you were going deep on the pick.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm in. Count me in. Let's see. Who else? Who else we got? Who else we got? Who's next?
For the PGA, I think you had it. I think it's Rory and I think Max for me. Yeah,
I like that too. I can't argue against it.
yeah. All
I
right.
mean, I would, but I can't.
U.S. Open?
Let's see. U.S. Open. So the U.S. Open is going to be played at Oakmont this year. The last tournament we had there, I think Shane Lowry,
No.
Shane, Shane Lowry. Oh,
Mm-mm.
DJ,
DJ.
Dusty,
DJ.
Dusty. Okay, are you getting on the Dusty bandwagon this year?
I am not. I get on
What?
Dusty to make to miss the cut.
Yeah, I can't either. Um,
Mhm.
count me out.
Count me out.
And I don't know who you like. Who do you like?
Ooh, well, we said Dusty, but there was a lot of short players that have done. Zach Johnson's done well there.
I think Jim Furyk was runner
Jim
up in
Furyk, yeah,
20 behind
yeah,
DJ. Yeah, I mean lots of who else? Yeah, lots of short knockers.
yeah.
Well, hold on, and I'll just let you in.
I think like a Cam Smith could do well there.
Oh, do ya?
Or Tommy,
Oh, do
but
ya?
yeah,
DJ Furyk, Shane Lowry, T2. Scott, you almost yelled at me when I said Shane Lowry won it, and I mean he came in T2.
that's pretty good. Yeah,
I mean, there's only one more spot to get.
that's right.
Who Jason Duffner's played well there. Kevin Nas played well there. Sergio's played well there. I can't get on any of those guys. I mean, I don't know. Maybe when it get rolls around, maybe Lowry's is a bet. But yeah, I can't get on that. I don't know. I got nobody else.
What about
Or I haven't
Hovland?
picked yet. Well, I don't know. Did you see the alleged um, bedroom incident?
Yes, I've heard.
Just saying.
It's on the
Just
set.
saying.
Wasn't that on the set of Landman?
It was on the set of Lamb. Yeah. Allegedly, Allie Larder in the bedroom. Um,
Mm.
allegedly. Yeah, I don't know. I think do you really you like Javi?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. What about Hatton?
Yeah, I could go the Hatton route. I could
Hmm.
take that path. I could take that path to righteousness.
And the other one, here's a sleeper, not a sleeper for you because it's not high enough odds, but I would say maybe look at JT there. You know,
Ooh, I love that. I
yeah,
love that.
yeah,
Love that.
yeah,
By the way, he I don't know if he's going to be my pick this week, but he was coming off a little heater there
yeah,
in the end of the season.
yeah,
So
yeah. This
I
is going
guess
to be a big
into
year for
the
JT.
24 season.
This is a big year for
I
JT.
do
Yeah,
agree. I do agree.
yeah,
You swayed me. You
yeah,
swayed me, Dan. I'm easily influenced, and I am taking JT there.
yeah. Me too. I just did
Where's he at? I need to go ahead and put
plus
money on
three
him.
thousand.
All right, but not really a long shot, but
No, not long enough, but close enough. He's a yeah.
all right, he's in. Okay. That was U.S. Open.
Lowry's plus 55. Lowry's actually better odds, like meaning like a
Yeah,
better,
yeah, yeah.
plus 5,500 and Dustin's plus 5,000. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Give me a
Give me.
break. Does he even make the cut?
No, no.
Speak, is DJ obsolete?
Yes. Willie Z plus 8,000.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Patrick Reed plus 8,000.
Nah, I could see that being a Patrick
Burger
Reed.
plus 10,000.
Nah, count me out on Burger. I got to see some
Okay.
more out of Burger before that
Benny
happens.
on plus 10,000.
Now that I could probably get behind. I could see that being a thing.
Here's a little one for you. This might be a blast from the past. How about Abe Answer at plus 10,000?
Oh, Abe.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, it could be.
Could be.
Could be. Do people even know who Abe Answer is anymore?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't either. I think there's a lot of players that it'll be interesting to see the rebound when they come back from when Trump when he inks the deal.
Thanks the deal.
It's so big. All right, the
Here,
Open
look at this.
Championship.
Look at this. Look at this. This is
Wait, oh,
sad. This is
tell
sad.
me,
This is sad.
talk to me.
Okay. Is this guy, what was the term you used? Irrelevant or
Obsolete.
obsolete? Is this guy obsolete? Because I don't think he's old enough to be obsolete, but the odds are telling me, and this is based off your short kind of game. This would be one where it's like, are we sure? Plus
Can
30,000.
can I guess? I'm not looking.
Yes.
I'm not looking.
Okay.
Can I get?
Okay.
Are
Yes.
we talking about lefty?
No, no, he's not a lefty. He's
Ooh,
not a
he's not a
lefty.
lefty. Okay.
Yeah, but you talk about a past major winner who's had
Okay.
some shitty years, but I don't know if he's had shitty enough years to be plus 30,000 for the U.S. Open.
Is from the U.S.?
Yes, from the U.S. Yeah, actually from the course we just bet on.
From Oakmont?
No, no, the course we just bet on with Quail Hollow. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, you know this. He lives on it. Come on.
oh shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Webb
Weber,
Simpson. Webb
Weber. Yeah,
Simpson. Webb
plus
Simpson.
30,000 for the U.S. Open. Is he obsolete?
I don't think so. I think he was hurt last year.
Yeah, I think he's been hurt, and
I
I
think he was
mean,
hurt. He was
plus
hurt. And,
30,000.
he's got all those kids.
I still don't think he deserves plus 30,000.
Yeah, nor do I. That's a lot.
Here's three guys plus 30,000. You got Weber, Matt Kuchar, and Martin Keimer.
Yeah. Wow. I mean that sounds like top five bets when they come out.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm with you
Could
on
be.
that. Yeah. So
Let's see. All right, we're the
we're going over
Open
to
Championship.
the Open
Open
Championship.
Championship.
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, yeah, there he is at the top again. Guess who's at the top of the board?
Martin Keimer.
No, and it's not Abe Answer either, but close.
Mm.
Wrong.
Wrong.
The Open is going to be played at Royal Portrush,
Yeah.
and the last time we played here in 2019,
Yeah.
Shane Lowry,
Shane Lowry.
the Irishman, he ran away with it.
He did
Ran
run
away with it, I
ran
tell you.
away with it.
I'm gonna venture out. I say Tony Fleetwood gets his first major.
I'm with you on that. Yep.
Let's see where Big Tone's at. Plus 2,500. Big Tone Fleetwood.
Yep.
Who else is on here? Cam Smith's at plus 3. Shane Lowry plus 4,000. I mean, is that a bet?
I think so. I think you
Uh,
go for it. Go for it, Roy.
I why wouldn't I? Speaking of Rory McIlroy, did you see have you seen all the bumpers? You seen the bumpers dropping for
Hmm.
Gilmore?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I told you old Jackson there.
Yeah, yeah,
Here's one. Plus 8,000, Justin Rose.
yeah. I like that.
Yeah, so you told me you didn't like Justin Rose earlier. You know, he finished second at the Open last year.
I said I like that. I said I didn't
Yeah.
like him at the U.S. Open.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Don't confuse my Open. Oh,
Willie Z plus 10,000.
well, I'm going deeper. I'm going deeper, and we love this guy. We talk about him on the show every chance we get.
Billy Horschel.
The Gator himself, plus 12,000, Billy Horschel.
That's not a bad pick
Absolutely.
at all. Not a bad pick at all. Not a bad.
That's my deep pick. That's
That's a
my
deep
deep
pick.
pick.
The Zayden Hoot 15,000. That's not bad either.
I think I probably like Benny on to at plus 12,000.
Hmm.
I think I'm betting Benny on every tournament
I
until
think
he
you are too.
till he pays off.
So who
Uh,
who are the best win players on tour? I guess these are them, huh? Yeah.
Lowry, yeah. I mean,
Lowry. Yeah.
Hatton,
Aton. Rom. Rom's good in the wind.
Rom's good. So this is we didn't talk about it. We're well past the tournament date in our picks. Um, but we should talk about the fifth major. Let's bonus throw a little bonus pick in there the
Okay.
Players Championship.
Yep.
Um, Scotty Scheffler plus
Where they
450.
playing it this year?
Allegedly, this little golf course down in Pana Vedra.
Hey, nice. Hey, are we missing Brian Harmon on the Open Championship? Do you think there's any play there, or you think he's done? Obsolete?
I hope he's obsolete.
Obsolete? Okay.
I can't stand to watch that. No, thank you. Get out of here.
Okay. All right. I locked it in.
Get out. Oh, that's a sure. It's a bet. Doubling down, putting two notes on it.
That's right.
Uh,
All right. The players.
who do we like at the players? Let's see. Well, there's Brian
JT.
Harmon plus
JT.
6,500. Yeah, probably. I could go there. He's plus 22. That's fine. That's a fine bet. Um, what about what about Vic? Vic the
Yeah.
Brick.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Plus 3,000. That could be anybody. Hideki plus 4,000. Really, because he was leading the COVID. I'm dropping Vic, and I'm
Well,
picking up
here's one.
Hideki at plus 4,000.
Is this guy obsolete? He's right on the cusp of being a long shot, according to our previous criteria with plus 5,000 old dabs.
Do you like that?
Wyndham. Didn't he finish second there last year or something? I think he did, didn't
I think so.
he? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Where's he at? Plus what?
Plus 5,000. Mhm.
Uh,
Wyndham. Yeah. No,
maybe,
maybe
maybe. I'm not against that.
not against it.
All right. Well, that's a bet. Hey, while we're here, while we're already with our friends at DraftKings, before we get over to our friends at Fantasy National, you want to go ahead and place some, you want to go ahead and get the Sentry out of the way.
Let's get the Century. Yeah.
Let's get the bets. We'll do a lineup in a sec, but let's get the, all right. By the way, this is a prelude into our Sentry discussion. There are a few people are not going to be there that qualified to be there, and one player in particular, Scotty Scheffler. He was sly. He had committed, and I guess he was at this little sleazy podunk spot,
That's right.
and
That's right.
they give him the beer in the aluminum
That's right.
bottle,
That's right.
not
That's right.
glass,
That's
not
right.
glass.
That's right.
Allegedly, he cut himself.
Yep.
Got his hand kind of boogered up.
Hmm.
So Scotty Scheffler's not there. Rory McIlroy's not there. Who else is not going to be there? Shane Lowry's not going to be there. Tony Fleetwood's not going to be there. Victor Hovland is questionable for me because it's he had that incident allegedly in the bedroom.
Hmm.
He broke his. Have you ever seen the movie Harlem Night? You shot my damn pinky toe off. Uh, he broke his pinky toe. I hit it on the headboard, kicked the headboard. I don't know why his feet was up the headboard, but you can imagine what kind of position that would look like.
That's right.
I don't know if Vic is in or not. So there's a couple people I like. Ooh, so were you surprised to see JT sitting in the two seat
No,
behind
based off the
Xander?
bets we just placed, no. I mean, I
No,
think
me
he's
either. Me
yeah.
either. I think that's a good play. I think it's for me. I think the winner is. I think you got to go Xander.
Xander, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and we're not going to play him in DraftKings because everybody's going to be playing him in DraftKings. So I think we just bet him. I can get
I
him at
think
550 right now. And I mean, listen, Kapalua it's big. Um, they're going to hit fairways. I think it plays like 7,600 yards as a par 73, I think. And it ain't going to play 7,600 yards with all the
who won
elevation.
last year?
You would ask me that, wouldn't you?
Because I'm thinking Hideki.
It could be. I'm not against him. Who won last year? We should know this. If you'd have sent me over the lead sheets.
Lead
Chris
sheets.
Kirk won last year.
Oh,
His
that's
first
right.
first
That's right.
appearance. First
That's
appearance.
right. That's
No,
right.
and now it's all like Meatloaf said. It's all coming back to me. Um, this no, we said hold on. So you're telling me you're and this was right in the middle of Rory just bashing Live.
True. Yeah.
So your golden childs, they just blow this off. Not even interested. Now,
Not even
it's
interested.
so bad, in fact, that you don't just have to be a winner. If you're in the top 50 of the
Hmm.
PGA Tour
Yeah.
standings,
I know.
You get invitation.
You
I
get
mean, how
invitation.
would you feel if you were a champion and all of a sudden it's like, we'll let the guy that came in second. We'll let him in too. We'll call him a champion also. I mean, this is like fucking T-ball. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Um, so who do you like? Who you taking?
Hideki.
You're taking Decky. I'm taking Xander, and my long shot. I don't know if he's actually going to be a lot. So I'm going to bet him. I'm betting him every tournament. He's at plus 3,500. Give me Benny on.
You want Benny on? Okay.
Give me the Korean. Give me the
Okay.
Korean.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and step out on a limb and call that my one and done too. How do you
So
feel about that?
is Vic hurt or not hurt? Because she's still showing on.
I know he shows he posted a video of Victor Hovland and Ali Larder in the bedroom of the X-ray with his toe.
Okay.
I thought it was Billy Bob Thornton, by the way, until
So
I
you
took
should probably bet
second look.
Vic then, I guess, right? Because that's like a Patrick Mahomes kind of move, right? You know, it's not the playoffs unless he's
It
limping.
is. It is. He
Yeah.
could be faking it.
Yeah.
Could be faking it.
Yeah. Okay.
That is a thing. Elevated event, by the way, and some of the biggest names in golf aren't going to be there. The world
All right.
number one elevated event. Way to
World
go,
number one.
PGA. Way to go, PGA
Way
Tour.
to go, PGA Tour. Yep.
Stunk it up again.
All right. You want to do a lineup?
I do want to do a
All
lineup.
right.
Probably going to do a dozen, but we'll start with the first one.
Hmm.
Let's
Oh,
see.
Tommy Fleetwood's out as well,
Yeah. You must not have been listening
and
to me.
Lowry.
Lowry's out also.
They must be.
Yeah.
Is about they won't let Irish people into the island anymore? Is that what's going on here?
Yes, and Tony, he's identifying as an Irishman all year because that's where they're playing the Open at, and he's looking for his first major.
On
Let's
home
see.
ground.
On home ground. All right. Let's go see our friends over at
Okay.
Fantasy now.
Good
We
idea.
haven't seen our friends and say hi to the Moose. We haven't seen our friends at Fantasy National in
Good
such a
point.
long time.
Good point.
If you want to make that extra scratch like we're making, head
That's
over
right.
to fantasynational.com.
Hmm.
And yeah, you can do all the professional research that we do. All right, Dan.
Yep.
There's some names. There's some
There's what
names.
names. Yeah.
I'm I'm not torn. I know exactly where I want to go right off the bat. I mean, this
Why
guy.
is Rory? Oh, he guess he's okay. Never mind.
Well,
Got
because
that. Yeah,
he's
got
not
it.
going to be
Hmm.
there.
Yeah.
Just saying, just saying. All right, this fella,
This fella.
fourth at the Worldwide Technology, second at the Zozo. He had a couple more seconds at the Wyndham and the 3M.
All right.
I think it's Max Graserman. I think he's the leadoff hitter.
Max Grazerman, leadoff hitter. All right.
I
How much
mean,
is he?
he's $8,000, and he ranks first in strokes gained total, 15th off the tee. Off the tee is not going to be an issue. The issue is if they hit it too far,
Yep.
it might find the junk. We ain't got to worry about that.
I like it.
He
Okay.
ranks first in putting and he ranks first in DraftKings points.
All right. Good deal.
And his ownership is are you looking at it?
Yeah, 22%.
Yeah.
Yep.
So a little
No
high,
high. Not terrible, but no high. Yeah.
but I can go there.
All right.
Where are we going next?
I think we go right above him. T4 at Tour Championship, T2 BMW, T18 FedEx St. Jude, T10 the Open, second Scottish Genesis. I mean, AS right there, model rank number 5, 9.2% ownership. Wow.
Wow.
How can you go wrong there?
I'm not arguing with you. I say let him go.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to
He's
be
been
at a
playing great. He's
resort.
been playing low key, really good
He
golf.
was born on an island.
Why didn't we pick him for a major?
He was born on an island.
Which, if you're
Yeah.
going to pick, if he was going to win a major this year, which one would he win?
I mean, don't you kind of have to go? Well, you don't have to. I have to say Augusta because that's the tournament that someone is most likely to win again, as far as a
Okay.
major goes.
Okay. Well, what about, do you think he sets up well for Quail? He
He
played
does.
great at
He
Quail a
does.
couple of years ago. We were there
Yes.
watching him. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
He does.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
arguing. I'm
Watch
not
out.
arguing
Watch
with you.
out, Quail.
All right. Adam Scott, throw
Yep.
another shrimp on the bobby. He's
I
in.
agree. I agree. He's in. Let's
No,
see.
you know who else we got to go?
Okay.
$8,400.
Okay. Yep.
Uh,
Oh, yep. Your boy.
yeah, yeah. I think that's a
Ben
thing.
on.
Benny on. He's in.
Isn't he also a Mr. Lambo guy? I think he's Mr. Lambo as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Him and
yes.
Terrell must be
Damn it,
hanging out,
yes.
racing
Yeah,
to the golf course together.
swimming naked and
Swimming.
throwing
That's
beads
right.
at
That's
people.
right. That's right. All right.
Who else do we?
Let's, yeah.
How do we feel about Sam Burns?
How much?
9,000. We
Oh,
probably
you
we
keep
got to
going
go.
up.
All right. Let's go. Let's get deeper. Let's get
Yeah,
deeper.
you gotta go
Then
a
we
little
can
deeper
circle back
first.
up to the top.
I do think that this one you have circled here at model rank 34 at
Mm,
7,600 bucks,
mm,
16% ownership.
mm.
T5 at RSM won the Shriners.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes,
JT
yes.
Poston,
Friend of the Cove, by the way.
friend of the Cove.
Friend of the
Okay,
Cove. Friend of the Cove.
he wasn't wearing Sunday red, was he?
Uh,
Okay.
you notice I didn't give any names.
All right.
Yeah, I like that.
I think we're good on going deep. I think we can probably go back up north, right?
Can we? Well, we
Yeah,
got
we got
80.
8,900 left per for the last two on average. I think that'll get it done.
We're definitely going to get it done. Harry Hall, I think, is interesting. Adam Scott, we've already got him in the
Why don't you pick one
lineup.
of these guys up here at the top, and then we'll go back down below. Who do you want?
Who do we want at the top? Well, we want I don't know about Vic. I don't know what he's
Yeah,
doing.
I'm with you.
I mean,
You know, Burns.
I kind of want Burns. Yeah,
Let's take Burns.
kind of want Burns.
Let's take Burns. All right, and that leaves us
There he is. There he is.
8,900.
Three top
8,900.
tens last year. Um, he didn't rank out the best in the model. Right, he looks he's
Corey does.
ranks 47th. Who? Corey
Corey
Connors?
Connors. Yeah,
Um,
man. We don't have to. I'm just yeah.
what's the his ownership? What's he,
Yep,
20?
right around 9.6. Yeah.
Sahith?
Oh, Corey. No. Oh, I thought you said what was Corey Connors. Sahith is at 20.
Feel like we got to get a little deeper than that.
Okay, let's get a little
Um,
deeper. What about
what about
Lowry?
he's not playing.
Oh shit.
Lead
Yeah.
sheets,
Fantasy
lead
National.
sheets,
Fantasy
lead
National. Come on.
sheets.
Come on.
Look at any lead sheets.
That's right.
Let's see. What about Aber? Is Oberg playing? Can't afford him. Can't afford him. Can't afford him.
He's too north.
Can't
Yeah.
afford him.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, okay, so
You got your boy Deke down there.
what about Dub? Do we go Dub or
We can
Bobby
go
Mack?
Dub. Bobby Mack's not a bad play. T17 at the Tour, withdrew at BMW. T7 at St. Jude, Mystica, Open T50. I mean, it's not Bobby Mack's been playing good golf too. I'm not opposed to that. We hadn't seen him in a while, but I'm not opposed to it.
I'm with you. Sahith was two last year. He's
Let's go
20%.
Sith.
That's
Let's
the
go.
only thing. But all right, I'm going.
Yeah.
Let's go Sahith.
Sith it is. Sith it is.
I mean, if he's a winner, he's a winner. Who cares what the percentage ownership is?
That's right. Shit. I hope that went through. Fucking thing crashed on me. Fuck.
It went through. Trust me.
It did. It did go through.
Trust me.
Yep, it went through. For some reason, it crashed on me, but it did go through. Good.
All right. All right. One and done. Who did I say? Who's that taking as my one and done?
I thought you were taking. Was it JT?
JT. I don't. Do I want to burn JT here?
He plays well in Hawaii when he's not slurring words.
That's a good point. Is Spieth's not here? Is he?
I don't see Spieth.
Neither. He had some surgery too. I mean, the surgery
Yeah,
went well,
yeah.
from what I understand. But
I don't know who you want to burn here. You
I
don't
mean,
want to do.
it's
Don't
an
do
elevated
Vic.
event. I mean,
Don't do Vic.
but if
Yeah,
JT, I mean, if he wins, I mean, it's a good play.
yeah. He could win here. He could win here. It's an island thing. He's played well in Bahamas, or was it the Bahamas? He played
He's
well.
won here before. JT, it
Where
is. JT, it is.
where did he finish in Hero? Was it in
Uh,
like top? It was
I
like
thought he was
top
top
five,
five.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Maybe top three. Hold on, I'll tell you. Hold tight. Zozo, he was second. Yeah,
Yeah. Hold on.
second
What
is
about Hero
Zozo.
though? Let me see. Hero World Challenge. I'll look at it.
Uh, well, it's not really a PGA event, so
I know it's not. He finished third.
All
Yep.
right, JT it is.
Yep.
JT it is. Mark it down.
Oshke finished fourth.
Well, I mean, no, I'm JT. JT
Okay.
it is.
All right. All right.
Should we do you want to pick? We should pick we should have one running this year, by the way.
Well, you want to have one? I'll take
Yeah,
Oshke.
yeah.
Sure.
You want Akshay?
Yeah, I'll take Akshay. I don't know how to keep up with it though, but I don't have anything to keep up with it.
Yeah, I'll get that done.
Okay. All right. We used to
I'll
have that
take
little app.
That I'm gonna re-app us.
Okay.
Re-app
All right.
us.
Okay.
All right. Well, there's only one thing left to talk about, Dave.
There's only one thing left to talk about. We only got 2 hours left, so
In that case, I'm gonna get into this infinity bottle and pour one on. Okay.
all right.
I've talked to a lot of people.
Okay.
I know you. I know that surprises you,
Yeah, I know.
but I've talked to a lot of people, and there's a consensus.
Okay.
No one has argued, by the way.
Okay.
It's everyone. It's unanimous. No
Okay.
one has said no. Now, I shouldn't say unanimous. No one disagrees that Landman is Sheridan's best release yet.
Okay.
No one has disagreed with that. Some people are unsure because they haven't seen some of the other ones.
Mhm.
However, those people that are unsure really like the show.
Oh, I do. I mean, yeah.
And I feel like the most recent episode, spoiler alert.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say a spoiler. I would say, yeah, not a spoiler. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's there's a lot of Jesus talk in there,
Yeah. Yeah.
and there was a lot of sex.
Yeah. It's true.
So
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen or heard or watched a Sheridan flick where he's gotten this deep.
This deep. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they're banging it out for opening scene
It's true.
and making the attorney nervous.
Yep.
Yeah, it delivers just in every sense of the word delivers. It
Yeah.
brings it. It brings
It
it
does
home.
bring it. It does bring it. It does bring it.
Can't get enough of it.
Can't get enough. I think I agree. I think it's his best one yet. I think in terms of TV shows, I think his best writing is still Sicario probably, but in terms of it's like 1 and 2 right there for me.
Yeah.
For me.
Entertainment value. Well, Sicario's pretty damn good. So
For
now,
her, yeah. But TV
someone-
shows 100%. Yeah.
So I turned someone on to Sicario the other day, and I said, "Now there's 1 and 2. Now, do I have to watch them in order?" I'm like, "Well, I don't even know why you'd ask that question," but no, you don't.
No.
You don't even have to watch one or the other. You could just watch one of them, and you'd be perfectly fine. I mean,
They're good.
they
First one's
stand
better.
stand
Pretty
alone.
good. Yeah.
Well, this individual, he didn't think so. He said,
You thought number 2 was better than number 1?
Well, I haven't talked to the person since they've watched number 2. Said, nah, no, 1 was fine. It was okay. I'm like, well, don't ever ask to go on a fucking golf trip with me because
That's right. That's right.
I can't hang out with your lame ass.
No, Sicario is fantastic.
I think it's wonderful. I think it's
I
great.
think it's so rewatchable too.
It's definitely rewatchable. But 1 and 2, both are rewatchable for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe this will be the year of the let's watch it again, Dan.
Maybe. Well, Landman's rewatchable.
Oh, I could start. So we were visiting some relatives over the holiday, and asked them if they'd watched it, and some had, some hadn't. I'm like, well, you got to start at number 1, and I'll just turn it on. I'll watch it again.
Yeah,
I'll watch it
again.
and be engaged.
I will. Yeah, exactly. It has that Crazy Heart kind of feel to it, of like
It does. It does.
yes.
Except it never makes it to the climax,
Right.
which Crazy Heart did,
Yeah,
and then
right.
it just leaves you deflated.
Yep, exactly. Just turn it
No,
off.
this
At
is-
the
this
halfway
is-
mark, just turn it off. When he
Turn it
loses the
off.
kid in Crazy Heart, just turn it off.
And you're done.
Yeah,
And you're spent.
Yep.
Yeah, that's so here's some hot gossip for you.
Okay.
Allegedly,
Mm-hmm.
Billy Bob Thornton is replacing Kevin Costner as the new Dutton.
Oh, really? So this has gone so well
gone
that he's
so
going to be
well.
on
It's
Yellowstone
gone so well.
and Landman.
They said, you know what we're missing in Yellowstone? we're
Oh,
missing a Billy Bob character, and it's
please
like,
do.
well, hold on, Sheridan, hold on. You know, nobody can do a Billy Bob like Billy Bob.
Oh, please do. Please
Is that
do.
that's good?
I'm cards in. Cards in.
Oh, I think it would be so good. I mean,
Oh,
I don't know. Well, I mean, I think it would be so entertaining. I don't know what it does to the dynamic of the show though, because like Costner is not really. I would never consider Costner funny, even though Bull Durham is a damn good movie, and there was a lot of comedic
oh
relief in
man, yeah.
it. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider Costner. He was in that Waterworld show. I mean, that was kind of comical.
Yeah.
But
Unintentional, but yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Call me crazy, but I think it could work.
Oh, you
It could work.
throw Billy Bob in as like Uncle Billy Bob coming to see Beth, and I'm all in. Yep.
Yeah.
Make like Rip's dad, maybe Rip's dad. That'd be great, right?
Ooh, could be. Yeah. Well, I mean, he didn't know who his father was. He was an orphan.
There you go. Yeah, Billy Bob. I'd be all in. All in. Okay, what's going on in Landman with the cocoon uh part of it,
Oh,
where like they're hanging out with the at the old folks home?
well, before we do that,
Okay.
so this is not a spoiler alert, by the
I'm
way.
still waiting for Will from
But
Grimley to show up.
diabetes is a serious disease that you should take seriously. Um, Allie Larder. This
Okay.
came up at the Cove yesterday. This came up. Do you know where she's like famous from, right? You know what her heyday was?
It was Varsity Blues.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
She was boning Coach Carter. Is that his
Yeah.
name?
Mhm.
Carter? Carter,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And by the way, if you haven't watched the series Bloodline, you definitely should.
That's right.
That's a banger of a series.
That,
I wish that one didn't end.
that's true.
So, and then she was in the Final Destiny ship movie. There's like a series of them. I wouldn't say that they were the best, but it was like a kind of a scary thing, and freak accidents happen to people. I would put hard money on Demi Moore and Allie Larder not having the same surgeon
Oh wow. Interesting.
because she has got nothing but hotter,
Allie Lauder. That's funny.
nothing but hotter.
Yeah.
And
Well, she's
then
yeah. Yeah.
and now paying Bruce Willis's ex, Ashton Kutcher's ex.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh. Now
Mm.
I don't know what the age discrepancy is there, and I'm not dogging Demi.
Yeah.
We love Demi, big fans of GI Jane,
I think
but
Demi's probably got some pretty big scenes coming up in Landman.
well, so question, so. Is this going to give too much away? I don't give a shit if it gives too much away. The two people listening, the consultant may be listening also, which is fine. This is good material.
Yeah.
It, is there that no one thinks? Everybody says that no, Demi Moore is not going to have a bigger role.
What?
She just said, if you need something, call me.
She's gonna have a bigger role. You can
That's
guarantee
what
yourself
I'm.
she's gonna have a bigger role.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Demi, she did not sign up for this thing to go sit in the background.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No.
I'm with you. So we're on the same page there. I think that is
John Hamm could be getting ready to go into a coma, and
he
Demi could be
could.
taking over. Yes.
That's I would not be surprised if
Yeah.
that becomes a
Yeah.
thing. And she's going to get a little taste of that power. And then
Hmm.
she says, I am woman, hear me roar.
Exactly.
That's what I see
Exactly.
happening. That's what I
Yep.
see happening.
Yep. Now, there's a little bit of a crossover. So if I turn the TV off or I doze off
Mm.
in and then I wake up in
Is that the
this
same as
episode,
passing out?
it could be. It could be.
Okay. Okay.
Um, halfway through this Landman, I wasn't sure if I was watching Lioness or if I was watching Landman with all those what's it called, going running all their drills and everything going on in the field. It's the same
Oh
exact
yeah, yeah, yeah.
set.
The National Guard. The National
It's
Guard.
the
All the
same
National
exact set. It's the same freaking ranch.
Oh, hold on.
It's the
Yeah,
same ranch.
hold on. Back to Cocoon. Back to
Okay.
Cocoon, by the way.
Okay. All right.
You got me on an Allie Larder tangent. I'm big.
Okay.
I didn't know I was such an Allie Larder fan, but
I didn't either.
allegedly,
Well, clearly you are. Yeah.
clearly. Wow.
Literally. Wow.
And I mean, after that opening scene, I'm like, oh, shit. Whoa, cameraman,
Whoa.
where
Yeah.
are you? Where are you when we need you? Way to not deliver. I don't know. They're at the what are they doing at the nursing home? I mean,
I have no
I
idea.
understand. I know what they're trying to portray. It's like, oh, they're giving back to the community, and oh, you got to come back again, and blah blah. But I don't know. I I mean, it's kind of cute, I guess, in a way.
I guess, yeah.
But if anything is losing me, like that whole like that skit, like I don't know if that's got teeth. I think that's
I don't get it. Yeah, I don't
now.
get it.
What else would you have done with them? Would you just send them back to the patch for more drinks,
Yes,
and
yes,
cigarettes?
yes,
I
I
mean,
would.
is that what
Yes,
you're
I
saying?
would. Yeah,
All right,
make the
all right.
daughter get a job at the patch. There you go.
And now that's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea.
Not a
Yeah,
bad idea.
yeah. I don't know what else you
Uh,
do with them. I have no idea.
yeah, no, nor do I. But I don't know about the yeah, I don't know about the cocoon. Maybe shared maybe he's a big fan.
He must be a big fan. Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Bring it on
But
back.
yeah, you know what? At the same point, it's only still entertaining. So overall, the show's still in good shape. So who
Still in
cares?
good
Yeah,
shape.
yeah.
I'm not giving it I'm not taking anything away from the show.
Right,
Just
right.
I don't that scene, it's kind of like an unbalanced whiskey. It's like it gets the job done.
Yeah,
It doesn't taste bad. It's just not really balanced. And to me, I don't know how that balances the show out. Like that's the best that you could come up with is to put her in sending her to an old folks home. That's the best you could do.
I know. I
I
know.
mean, now, if I were in an old folks home, I can tell you, I went to the resort to see Pap the over the holiday, and it didn't look anything. I mean, it kind of looks similar, but I didn't see any alley larders in there. Let me just leave it at that.
Oh, good stuff. Good
I
stuff.
was the best they could get, so they got
Hmm.
like the discounted version of Billy Bob Thornton.
Hmm. Hmm. You can definitely see a lot of similarities between Landman and Yellowstone. Like you both have the Beth character is
Hmm.
very similar, and then his son in this one plays a similar role to that other guy in
Yeah.
Yellowstone, the one they sent off to Texas. I
Well,
forget his name.
that's
Yeah.
what's supposed to happen is I guess they're going to lose the Dutton Ranch.
Mm,
And or it's going to be a hostile takeover and it's going to become the 6666 ranch.
okay. Okay. Mm.
Yeah. So allegedly, I
The four
foreshadow.
sixes rants. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Mm,
Could be. I guess
mm.
wait, we'll stay
Good
tuned.
show. Good
We'll
show.
stay tuned. We'll stay
Yeah.
tuned.
Hmm.
What else we got to close it out with?
I think that's it. Let's see. New Year's Eve. So big plans tonight.
Heading to Mams. Heading to Mams.
Oh, wow. Okay. That
Oh,
is, there you go.
that's big news. All right.
That's big news.
This is, by the way, the first year, knock on wood, this is the first year that I've came back from the holidays and I didn't have the vid.
Yeah,
I might have weaned
that's
myself.
right. That's right. I
I
think you
might have weaned myself. This
whooped
could
them
be a
all,
thing.
Josie.
Whipped him again.
Yep.
Now it doesn't mean that it's not incubating inside of this body, but
It's true.
I tried to flush the system out with enough bourbon yesterday that it wasn't gonna. They allegedly bourbon and a couple of cigars cures all. That's at least that was the prescription yesterday.
Exactly.
Yeah, so heading to BAMS, and what else are we doing?
So you got Penn State and Boise State, I guess. That's who you got
Mm,
tonight. You
mm,
take them.
mm. That's a nail biter.
Yeah.
Penn State,
Penn, you got by 11 and a half. There you go. All right.
Penn State.
All right.
Uh,
You said something else.
I didn't say anything else.
You were gonna say something else.
No, what
Something
are you
else.
getting into?
Just
In bed
around
by
Raleigh.
nine,
Just
in bed by
around Raleigh.
nine,
Yeah, bed by nine.
bed
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
nine.
Probably we're
Oh,
gonna rewatch Landman.
ooh, the whole thing.
I was like, can I come
Uh,
over?
well, I mean, I could swing by.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really on the way, but I mean, I could make it in a way.
Uh,
It's good.
no,
I
all
don't know.
good.
I'm going to drink some of this Infinity bottle.
There you go.
And yeah, I'm going to try to I'm going to try and keep it like nothing over R rated.
There you
That's
go.
my goal. Nothing
There you
over
go.
R.
Perfect. Perfect.
And yeah, other than that,
See you in Hawaii.
I guess Happy New Year
Happy New
and
Year.
Milaka Liki Laka is the thing.